and welcome to SkullJuice. How are you doing? I got the name right. That was it. We started early, and I only played one song. That song is it ended up being a collab with AP. Who knew? Because I thought I'd make a Scooby song, and I've been working on it for a while. I sent it over to him, and all of a sudden he sent me back that. It's pretty good. That's only a draft version. It's actually it's pretty different now, just so you know. It's a lot better. It's got a phone call at the start and end, and I think the Scooby animations are going to get done up. But still pretty cool. I thought I would share that. I hope you're doing well, chat. You know what I love is that everyone's nice and cozy over here. Everyone's nice and chill. Everyone's nice and friendly. I don't have to deal with fucking drama. But then there's Bitwave, and we are live on Bitwave as well. I will check in with them. I'm sure they'll love to tell me how much of a piece of shit I am, like they always love to. Let's get in our co-host though and say hi and get this thing kicked off. Tonight we got SkullJuice, Skullkid, and he is going to be making a song from scratch. I did it last week on the other channel while we were flagged. Oh, can I also point out that the flag has finally been appealed? Oh, I guess I'll talk about this with Skullkid. Skullkid, how you doing?
Hello. How is it going, chat? How are you, Juice?
Hey, have you noticed that? Okay, now, chat, I want you to tell me in the next 5 minutes if you reckon Skullkid sounds different, like his balls are dropped or something. I reckon he sounds deeper.
Apparently, I've hit puberty. Finally.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I reckon. So. Anyway, how you doing, sir? I'm tired. I'm stressed.
Oh, I'm okay. It's been an alright day. Got some recording done for Corpse God. Kind of having a pain in the ass trying to find people to do group vocals for this one song because no one wants to get together because of this fucking virus. But
yeah, it's a bit like that at the moment. Hey, Bitwave. Let's see if one or two people saying hi. Oh, they're nice people too. That's nice. It won't be for long. Ever since the trial, they've been going pretty. It's been pretty brutal, I must say. They keep posting giant dick gifs at me. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. It's confusing me. You sound a little raspy. Yeah, see, no, I reckon he sounds deeper. Like he's just had a big bulb of like nitrous oxide or something that's frozen his lungs.
Who knows? Also, hey, Cable. Just gonna give a quick little cheesy shout out to Cable for finally getting done with radiation.
Yeah,
she's been kicking cancer's butt, and I'm super proud of her.
Oh, that's good. That's good. See, we can be nice. We can be nice in the drama community. I remember when I used to be super nice, and then we started EarJuice, and it sort of went downhill. Oh, and then Cog was a dick.
You're nice. You're nice in your own way, at least off air.
Yeah, off air. Yeah. Oh, whoops. You're not supposed to tell people.
Got to keep up the tough persona, you know.
Oh, it's so very tough. Yeah. YouTube stuff. Let's go through it. So yes, I copped a flag. That's why we were on the other channel. That's been appealed. But at the moment, YouTube is doing silly stuff, and I got a message saying that if you get flagged, they're not going to be able to appeal it, and you may get your whole channel taken down and all sorts of weird shit. And there's a lot of gayness going on at the moment, so it is a bit annoying. If that happens, we've got all the other channels. SkullJuice is going to stay on the EarJuice channel because it is music related, and it's fairly nice. We don't say mean words too much over here. While EarJuice will be moving to a new channel just because of all the stuff that's been happening. That's the only reason. It's upsetting, it's annoying, but kind of has to happen, and it's just getting worse. Especially with Dumpsterfire, they got copyright strike, which was probably legit, but then they got flagged for nudity or something. Bloody annoying, it really is. But oh well. Let's talk about music though. I'm just powering through this tonight. Stretch is going to turn up too soon, he reckons. So last week I made a whole song from scratch. Wasn't the worst song in the world, wasn't great or anything, but yeah, pretty good for doing it in an hour and 10 minutes, fully sequenced. full 4-minute song. Tonight, SkullJuice, what are you doing for us? Are you making a whole song, or you don't reckon you could do it?
I think we'll make a whole song. And Skull Kid,
Oh yeah,
the Alzheimer's, it's taking you. It's
yeah, I
taking you,
keep
man.
saying that. All right, I'll bring
It's
you up on
okay.
screen. Let's do
I'm
this.
trying to fix my fucking mic stand.
Yeah,
Keeps.
it's not like I'm not noticing. It's not like I'm noticing.
Yeah, sorry about that. Give me one
Oh,
second.
Skullkid, who would have known? You would say mean words on the internet in the form of a
Oh, that's
sequence.
a mean word. Nah, it's nothing mean about that. It could be a bunch of words. Who knows? It could be sup Neanderthal. It could be sup uh, nice fellow. It could be uh, all types of things. Okay.
Oh, wait a
So
minute.
I guess we'll start off. Oop.
Oh, I got a few things. It's always like ask him about the simp question here. Let the meme die, EarJuice. T Dog is mean. I think they want to know about simps. I'm not sure. Do you know anything
What in
about simps?
particular?
SkullJuice.
I know that iDubbbz has recently come under flack for essentially letting his girlfriend share nude photos to her like fans and shit for money. So I
Right.
guess that would be simpish.
Yeah,
Fucking
I guess so. Everybody in your VC right now are oh, Zoe's admitting to being a clout chasing faggot or something. I'm not sure. And they're infected? Oh no, that's not good. Am I infected? Wait. No, I'm not infected. Oh, that's good. Alrighty. Well, Bitwave is always as good as possible. Well, Skullkid, I'm planning just to sit back and listen to you talk, really. Listen to that sweet, deep voice that you
good.
now have. Enjoy.
Sounds good. It's okay. So I guess we'll start off. One of the ideas I had is to work on a kind of lo-fi thing. So I'll start off with something I always use is Contact. Contact is a pretty good VST. Has a bunch of high quality samples and a bunch of different instruments by Native Instruments, the company. And I figure we'll start off right now with a electric piano, a Mark II Classic. Electric pianos are really good for like soft, quiet things. The only thing I'm going to do real quick is turn the velocity down on my keyboard, which plays the samples a little lower, a little prettier sounding. Let me make sure I have the right input set up here. There we go. That sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, it's coming through, so.
I asked my dad tonight what BPM I should use. He said 110, so we're going to be working with that. So let's just go there, turn the audio input off, and notes on. This is just going to be kind of a free kind of first chord. So that's a pretty good loop. So we'll start off with that. And we're going to quantize it real quick to match the tempo. I wasn't really paying attention to the tempo for that. So we'll bring that back here. The reason I kind of play the notes first and then quantize them after is to keep that kind of human touch at the end or at the beginning of the chords, just to make it sound less robotic, especially if you're making it. What I'm going to be doing for this, at least, is making it sound like a sample. So we'll start off with this. That's pretty chill, pretty mellow.
That's pretty good. And you're playing that on your MIDI keyboard, I take it?
Yeah, it's a Contact like library preset. Drag it there, so drag that in there, drag that so it's a little bit tighter. Cool. So we'll take that. Make sure those are extended. So next is this. So we route it, name it EP. So one of the effects that I really like to use is isotope vinyl, and isotope also makes isotope ozone, which is something I use for mixing and mastering final songs, specifically more of my metal stuff. But it's good for pretty much anything. I use five, but six is like one of the newer ones. But what isotope vinyl does is it essentially allows me to emulate a vinyl record kind of sound. So I can pull it back to say 1960. It will sound kind of like a 1960s era record player coming at it. And one of the things that I like to kind of do with this is we crank up the dust. Let's give it to about 17.2. Put it there, 80%. That's about fine. Turn the warp depth up to that to give it kind of a warbly sound, like it's an old crappy record. Turn the wear up just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Kind of give it a dirtier sound, and the mechanical noise just a little because I like that little extra aesthetic. So let's just play it through real quick and hear how this sounds.
Yeah, you can just do. Yeah, it's
So
cool.
say if you turn up the warp depth, you can hear the warbliness increase, but we don't want it too off pitch, just enough. So what I'll do with this is I will also load up another instance of Contact and load up usually my go-to when it comes to working on kind of chilled out jazzy kind of instrumental beats is the Celesta, uh, which is one of my favorite instruments just because it's very belly, it's very pretty sounding. So we'll kind of improvise over that to make it sound like we've cut a phrase out of a song before we export this and chop it up a little bit.
Oh, whoops! I got the chats over the top of one another. That's my bad.
So we'll have just this.
Bring that back. Sorry, guys, I hit the wrong thing.
I don't know if I want to go low with that. I think we'll go high. So.
It's nice and chill, eh? I like that. Exactly what it
Yeah, so what we'll do is da 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 da.
I shouldn't have let you start your music so early. I wanted to whinge about work heaps and stress out.
Well, if you want to whinge while I'm working on the fine details of this, I don't mind.
No, it's all good. I'm whinging. Fucking. God damn it. All the employees get to have time off. Fucking employers, though. How are you supposed to pay for it? Tax credits. My ass. Fucking tax credits. Hashtag tax credits. Oh, Stretch is here. Hey, Stretch. How you doing?
You know, fun fact about this instrument is that if I'm ever working on this and I have the speakers going, my dog thinks it's a doorbell. So she'll go nuts thinking like someone's just ringing the doorbell.
Hmm.
Wait, what about your nuts and your dog?
How's it going, man? Okay.
YouTube's saying that the stream might be buffering a bit, so I do apologize if that's the case.
I'm being insulted in chat.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yes, I am.
What's happening?
I heard it called stench.
We may cut out, guys. I'm not joking.
So what I'll do with this pattern here is do a quick render and send it to there, which will allow me to kind of chop it up and kind of mess around with it. So now that we got that pattern, let's go to our audio selections here. So this is what we were just listening to. Mute those. And then I'm going to route this to Grosbeat, which is kind of like a multifaceted tool that you can use. A ton of producers use it, especially in hip hop, specifically for this effect to kind of create a halftime, slowed down version of something, but kind of chops it up and gives it kind of an interesting feel. So let's give it a listen to that and see if that might be what we're looking for. I kind of like that. So if I take that, kind of chop here.
Oh, what's with my internet?
Take this, and we'll just take
Way to go, dickhead.
sample loop. Move that here.
Oh wait, can you guys even hear me at the moment?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. We've just got massive internet issues. It's back up. It's just keeps dropping. I've never seen it like that before. It's oi. Yeah, sorry guys. It's boosting right up now. God damn, I've never seen it so high now. Well, hopefully that was it, guys. I know that we were buffering a bit there. I couldn't believe we didn't drop out completely. So,
Follow them.
See how we go. Oh, thank you for the sub. Because I'm a clout chasing faggot.
yes you are.
Kind of want to pitch that up and see how that sounds kind of down. Nah, that doesn't work. Let's just try to get some drums going and see where that takes us. So what I'll do is dig through all my samples here, find some interesting hits. Oh, there we go. Take that, kick one. Okay. And maybe I'll change that intro loop here because that kind of. Let me fix this real quick. Let's see. Fix it. Yeah, let me drag this a little bit so it's a little more like. And then what we'll do is just drag this up maybe 2 notes, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Because when it pitches down, you want to get a little bit more of that, like. Maybe take this first part out. Oh, my YouTube channel is Skullkid Productions. You can probably find it in the description, I think. Yeah. Now we gotta change it to G. Okay, I kind of like that better. So let's try to quick render that again and see how that sounds once we slow it down. We hit the gross beat. The reason why I'm doing a lot of rendering of stuff that I would usually just leave running while I'm working is just because I'm using a different audio driver in order to stream it. Because normally I would use one that can handle a little bit more active VSTs rather than samples. So if you're wondering why I'm kind of doing this roundabout way, but also it gives you kind of it lets you kind of sound like you're sampling a record even though you're not, which is a sound that people really want nowadays, which can come in handy. So. Yeah, that sounds much better. Quick save. All right, so let's work on a drum pattern. Right. We just empty out these patterns here. We're just going to go to default. Thank you for sharing, Cable. Appreciate it. Let me just link these to a empty sampler just to save with the space. And we are going to load up some kick. All right, so. Snare going here. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good one. Cool. Okay, so let's just. lot when it comes to working on kind of beats that have more of a chill atmosphere is I do side chaining the kick into the background kind of chilled out thing to kind of create this volume switcheroo technique. A lot of producers do this. I take a lot of influence from Baths, who is a very good producer, and he does that quite a bit. In fact, he was the first person I think I've heard that made me like, whoa, I should totally do that in my stuff. I'm not the best at explaining technical aspects of it. Basically, what it does is it's sidechaining sends a signal into another audio signal being played and interrupts that signal depending on how much you want it to go. So you'll hear, yeah, the drums. I think what I'll do is I'll run the drums through like a low pass filter. But let me just do this part first. So we're going to turn this threshold down like here.
God damn it.
And then we're going to ratio it.
I'm not doing that. No. I know what you're up to, Jack.
Turn that down there. So.
Oh, Ronnie, what happened to your stream? We had competition on Bitwave, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, someone else was making music on Free Loops, but they're no longer up. They were trying to get me to go over there. I was like, dude, I'm doing a stream right now. It's kind of hard. I think he's new to Bitwave. I've never seen him around, but they changed their username so much. But, Ronnie Ralph, thank you for all the large dick gifts you've been sending. I'm sure that was you. I have no idea. I'm so busy.
So I
can't keep up with the law.
So one of the things I'm going to do, and I do this a lot, is I take a drum
I'm really
kit.
cute.
This is
What?
This is a Abbey Road 1960s drummer. It's just a really cool vintage kind of sounding drum kit. So we take we'll take the actual live kit, and what I like to do, and I did this on the SPCC song, is I'll take it and I'll run it through a guitar amp to kind of give it this kind of lo-fi, crispy kind of feel, while keeping the drums being played relatively low, which kind of gives it just an interesting little flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, Reason's got... I don't know where they are. I'm guessing they got taken out. The Line 6 amps and all that used to be in Reason, but they don't seem to be there anymore.
Maybe it's like a copyright thing, because I know Line 6 has like, like their own thing. Maybe they want people to buy it or something.
Not sure. Yeah, it used to be standard as part of the pack with part of Reason bass pack.
So we're going to lower these down here.
Yeah, no problems. Yes. Most people don't know what's up, but I do. I always know what's up. I know my law.
Ooh, that was loud. So we're going to make that a rim shot. So like... And then just kind of spice it up a little bit. Let's just throw in a little bit of fill here. And then we'll throw in a little hi-hat. Ooh, that was loud. We're going to keep the hi-hat low. Put that here. We'll just do like a basic, like... a little bit of fill on the hi-hat.
So... how are you doing the drums? Are you just playing? Are you playing pads that are quantized or what?
Normally I would, but right now I'm just kind of plugging them in like hit by hit with my sequencer.
So you're playing a keyboard?
Oh no, I'm using a mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah, you're using a mouse. Yeah, it's just hard to see because your mouse cursor doesn't come up, so we don't know.
Normally I would be using a beat pad, but I just want to do it for time, just because there's a lot of like then I have to drag it.
Yeah.
On time.
Have you seen the new beat map and this new thing called beat map and Reason? God, they keep advertising it to me on YouTube. It'll make your beats for you, like you go over this map sort of thing, and it'll make these little rhythms. So, yeah, it's interesting.
I think I saw Andrew Huang do something like that, where he had like a pool of samples, and you can just drag your mouse over it, and it's like this big old like crazy sound generator thing. I think I saw something similar to that. I'm not sure if that's exactly it.
Yeah. It no, it's been a few ads. I don't know. It's like a new feature. They did that and they changed the MIDI routing stuff for Reason in the update. Now the MIDI works really well because Reason, I think they're now pushing Reason as more of a use it within Ableton sort of product, right? Or any other thing that you want to. It's not a well, I use it standalone, but you don't have to now. You can just plug Reason in as like a VST almost now. Just cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna switch this to see. Ooh, too loud. That's better. Now we're gonna run that again through isotope vinyl. Lower this so it's not peaking. Bring it there. Turn the warp all the way up for this, because honestly, it's just drums. And now.
Ronnie, I can't watch your stream because it'll play the audio through my stream, sir. Like I've got it up, but all I can see is it's muted. Like I can't put on the sound. Here, just wait on. Let's have a look.
So we're gonna copy this there, pop that here, and then for this part here, we're gonna pop in a little fill here. Normally I would kind of make these a little sloppy on purpose, but I'm just gonna kind of do it.
God damn.
I'll just do like a quick little that.
Where's Fran? Oh, he's gone. Oh, no shit. That's a shame. It's sad. And yet, Bitwave, you're unable to troll me off this site. Oh, priorities. Tell ya.
So we'll take that and quick render this as our drum loop.
Hey, Herb.
Oh, my cable, my voice isn't pitched down at all. Apparently, I'm just talking very low tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Do you see what I mean, Cable? His balls dropped. He's finally reached puberty. Amazing.
So now we'll just go here, boost up some of this.
As soon as he jumped in, I was like, what's wrong with your voice? Is that the EQ for Fruity Loops, is it?
Huh? Oh yeah, parametric EQ, it just comes with it. Nothing fancy. Just a quick little chop up.
It looks so.
Let's just
Fruity
hear
looks so different now. It looks like a sequencer basically. Used to be just a line. Used to be a line sequencer, a step sequencer. You know, when it first started, it was really good because it was just like the ultimate drum machine. But not much more.
All right, let's just give it a quick.
Yeah, he's talking low. I know. That's what I said. He reckons he's not. He's been sucking down cream bulbs. That's what's happened. I know.
Could turn down that little snap part. So next, what I'll do is add like some actual piano. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Reasoned Out back in the day, like years ago, probably like when I was like 19, and I don't know. I think it's just like I'm just used to FL.
No, you wanna stick with something. I went to Fruity Loops because I used Fast Tracker, and Fast Tracker was a line sequencer that you loaded in DOS. And then Fruity Loops was like a line sequencer a step sequencer. So it was a bit similar, but very basic when it first came out. And then when Reason came out, very basic at the time, but geez, it was fun. It's just like, you know, you could see all the instruments. It was just great how it worked. And I just, that was it. Ever since Reason 1. Couldn't really make really good songs, but now, you know, you can do anything. It's just, I really like the layout. I like the fact you can see everything. Like here, you know, you can see your sequencer, but to me it just looks foreign because you can't see all the instruments. Well, Reason, you can just see everything. You can see all the knobs. Yeah, that's it, Blue. Oh, Bitwave, Blue Waffles in the chat. He's making Gunt songs, I think, at the moment. You need to harass him and tell him to make it more. He's also black and likely homosexual, I'm not sure.
Right, so let's just take that. See how that sounds.
Blue has got the talent. Problem with Blue is he needs to get some money and actually buy the new version of Reason. Stop using Reason 4. Make a hell of a goddamn the difference. It's amazing. Just your workflow, the instruments you can use. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Go minor 7th chord here, maybe. No, I don't know about that. Let's see.
Oh shit, guys, we may be experiencing more dropouts. The stream may cut out and buffer a bit. No, reason is about... I don't know, because I only pay for the upgrades. Yeah, here we go. We're going to start buffering a bit. God damn it.
Let me just try doing that straight chord.
Reason 5, yeah, that's it.
So... then maybe minor 7th again down there. Kind of actually works for the chords that we sampled. So let's just kind of fluff that a little bit. Go. Fluffed. 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 Let's just hear that's us. Let's pitch these up because we already have too much low end with that backing.
How you doing, Stretch? You still here? Yeah, you still here.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Just chill. I'm loving this day.
Just sitting here.
Yeah,
I keep
man.
coughing, so I have to stay muted.
Oh, you got the virus, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Well, at least Weeb and Sandwich died first, so that's what's important.
So I'm going to turn the convolution reverb up on this, which is just kind of a fancy way of saying that when they recorded the samples, it was in like a hall. It's not digital. It's actually recorded with the mic, which is one of the good things about this VST. It's fairly cheap. It's called Alicia's Keys. It's by Alicia Keys, obviously. And it's just a really nice little piano thing. I got it for like $80. I think normally it's like 100, but yeah.
Yeah,
microphone noise a little bit.
Yeah, Reason comes with Radical Piano, which is like real high quality recorded piano, sample piano with different types. Blue Waffle had to remove a Windows update that is killing PCs. That's what my PC guy's for. Jicker. It's been on stream before. You'll see him pop up on the bottom right every now and then. It'll say Jicker is playing Dota Underground or something. I don't know what's called. He's very good at it. That's all he's good at.
The muffled drums are just samples like that. That's from a drum pack called Fat Drums that I have on here. The kick is another one from one of these. I have a million little drum hit samples and stuff like that that you pick up along the way. But the muffled aspect is just a that's the wrong one. Is just a simple low pass filter over the snare a little bit.
Whatever, Mandy. You got a Mac. Linux run on Mac. That'd be news. News to me.
Is all very ramshackle. Usually I'm a little bit more focused on the like finer details like EQing and stuff, but I'm just trying to put together something nice sounding at the moment.
So this is how you build your songs. You don't just make a whole bunch of loops and have a mixing channel. Like, is there a mixer even in here where you can mute? You just got to mute the tracks in the sequencer, or? Oh yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's all of them right here. Yeah.
Yeah, because you see the difference between the way I do it, where I build all my loops up first, and then I sequence. Yeah, so I just thought I'd point that out to chat.
Start with is
you can run Linux on a Mac. There you go. It's all news to me. Cables into hardcore Linux, everybody. Okay, well, you should teach me how to use Raspberry Pi and Adreno and shit. You're such a hardcore coder and stuff.
So I'll mute that here. Right.
By the way, as a special guest, Stretch is going to sing about masturbation over the top of this at the end.
Shut up, cuck.
Whatever, fuck off. Should release your DQ DMs.
One of the things that I do a lot is kind of mess around with the subtle aspects of some of the things. So like this cutout right before the beat drops, I just glitched the ambience from the tail end of this piano thing to kind of give it an interesting little flavor. So
yeah, that's cool. I sometimes do that, but I'm such a for everything in time, everything copy and pasted. I should spend more time on stuff, but no, make it more intricate. It never happens. Add more filters.
One of the inspirations that I was kind of doing a lot of like listening to before I started working on this tonight was Jay Dilla, and Jay Dilla is a big influence on a lot of hip hop producers. But in particular, I've always loved the subtlety of his sound and the little tweaks that he puts in to kind of give it a flavor, you know. So next, what I think we'll do is we'll start off with this.
Oh, do you cable? Oh, wait a minute. We need cable on stream next week. Cable's coming on. Cable's going to teach us how to build a MIDI looper from scratch. That'd be cool. That's what I want. I want a sampler, but it plays MIDI notes. Samples and loops MIDI notes quantized to all your hardware.
There's a guy that I just found who mainly does metal, but he has something very similar where it's you plug the guitar in and record the audio, but it makes a MIDI signal so he could play drums with his guitar. I'll send.
Oh yeah, well no, it's because that's kind of like what the guitar synths do. Yeah, because you can get guitar synths that actually have strings, and you can get a thing that hooks up to your iPad. And it'll turn your guitar into MIDI notes and stuff. Yeah, it's not bad.
If you're interested and want to show, if you want to show the show, it's not a long video. It's just him messing around making this really obscure metal genre called gore noise.
The girls are talking. They want to bloody do a stream together. I'll be right.
So let's see. Let's go into my Jay Dilla kit and see what we can find.
Yeah, Mandy, didn't you do? So you used to stream as well, or is that the pod? It was like a true crime podcast or something.
What, Cable?
No, Mandy. They're both talking about streaming. They're gonna start a baking stream soon. And bake cookies. To be honest, I'd probably watch.
Man, there's like a lot of really good cooking channels. I watched this old like Italian guy and he cooked like a fucking goat head and it almost looked good enough to eat.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a sub.
Like he's like an old school Italian like dude, good dudes fucking make some banging food though. I would love to have him as a grandpa.
Okay, let's do shy.
So I'm going through sound packs and stuff. This is sound packs from the video game called StarCraft from like the 90s.
Oh, you should. You know what you should put in? You require more Vespian gas.
Oh, I've done that on one. I put it in.
I put it in my Boogie 1488 songs. like gas the Jews, bomb the Jews. So you
Yeah.
require more Vestrian gas. Prostate milking streams, really, Mandy? Wow. And Cable has baked on stream before. There you go. Well, with Mandy's milking abilities and Cable's baking, you could bake cookies on stream. You never know. I would probably watch.
So this is just a little percussion to add. I'm using this, I guess, is the mouse over function. I haven't played StarCraft in forever, but it would make an interesting transition. So we'll load up a quick little reverb on this.
Yeah, Blue Waffle says a pedal and a mod wheel can make a pretty realistic guitar, but yeah. I was with my little oscillators that I made with the 555 chips. Yeah, you put it through that for a distortion, the same thing. Almost sound like a guitar. Yeah, that's cool. It's starting to come together now.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Stretch.
Yeah,
Start laying those masturbation lyrics. Whatever you're doing. What are you singing about tonight,
the one
Stretch?
thing that we're missing is some bass. So let me load up a bass guitar VST.
Sounds good. So do you
this is one I
sometimes record your own bass in, I'm guessing, as well?
Yeah, I have my own bass guitar over here, but I just didn't want to set up everything.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah.
I was just wondering.
But I use this one quite a bit for multiple things. It's a Scarby Rickenbacker bass. Got it for like $50 from Native Instruments.
So with Contact, do you have to buy each one of those instruments?
Yeah, but it does come with some like prefab ones, like the piano, like the electric piano and Celesta are all built in that you get with the Contact initially.
Yeah, I thought about there's been one that they keep showing in my YouTube ads when I'm on my phone. It's so like, I thought about it.
So we are going to take,
because I don't run VSTs. I still don't. I run rack extensions because they work within reason, so it actually shows picture. Well, VSTs don't work as well, but you just don't get as fine control over them. Well, you do, but
so let's see if this is just the initial baseline. Make sure everything's tuned right. Nah, it's not tuned right. What I do a lot with my bass is I'll pitch them up very high so I can hear the exact tone and make sure that they're not clashing with the song. Even with sub bass or like 808s, I always do this. It's kind of just to have it. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I'm just like, yeah. So that would be an interesting like little thing right there. So
buffering again, guys. Just so you know. Ay, what's happened tonight? we got that bass line, which sounds pretty solid. It has a nice little melody to it on its own. We're going to bring it back down to earth here. And there, we are going to pull this down to the lower octave. So that would be F. So...
Yeah, it might sound good once we run it through an amp, which is what we're going to do next. A lot of the amp modeling software I use for bass is mainly just Pod Farm, but I also use other things for guitar, like I have like Tone Forge and stuff like that, Guitar Rig. But I've found that Pod Farm is just easier to use when you're crunched for time. So we'll just load up a nice amp. Since we're going for kind of an old school vibe, we'll go for this 1968 flip top bass amp. Turn the drive down a little bit, bass crank high, treble high, cut the mids. We want to get a little bit of that low end, that little crackle and that pop. Maybe switch the mics a bit. That sounds all right. We'll throw on a bass overdrive pedal. Turn the drive down, gain up, bass up, higher. Turn that down a little bit, the input. Go to compressor. Maybe we could even lower it back down, see how it sounds now. Oh, that sounds a little bit more warm.
Yeah, I just turned it down a bit.
I'm turning the velocity down a bit as well, just because I want to make it sound softer.
So do you add effects to these at the end or as you go, or? Because
as I go, I mean.
Yeah, have you been adding like little reverbs and stuff? Because I go. Because do you have auxiliary effects on this?
Yeah, so for like the main sample loop, it's being run through gross beat, and then a parametric equalizer, and then the limiter, which is the side chain for the kick going into there.
Yeah,
then
I
have
hardly
the low
ever
pass
sidechain
filter
now.
on the snare.
And I sidechain with effects, not through the mixer now. I got lazy.
And then there's some reverb on the piano, and then with the bass guitar, it's just the guitar amp modeling software to make that sound a little beefier and realistic. So like, let's just play the loop real quick. What we got? So.
I don't know. Everything needs a bit of reverb, just a tiny bit, even 5%. That's my thing. I'll put reverb on everything. Oh, thanks, Mandy. Makes me feel nice when you call me a whammon. What's that clicky noise?
And now we have the bass. Let's just do a little extra EQing. Turn the sub up a little bit. Main bass down.
Yay, Cable. Cable's still with us. Hey, Skullkid, can you just hit stop for 2 secs?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, it's just a lot of clicking coming through. I don't know what. And as soon as you push stop, it went for another few seconds, then it stopped. I don't know what it is.
Weird.
It's just going
delay or something.
Yeah,
Weird. I don't know.
It could be one of the instruments. I'm not sure.
Could be. I mean, it might just be like some issues with the memory, because like I said, I'm running on a kind of a shittier audio card.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it could be a latency. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing that's on your end. Once it goes into pattern 2, it's not too bad, but it's quite prevalent.
Yeah. One second. Let me.
Maybe it needs.
It's probably just the fucking CPU.
Yeah.
FL does this when I don't run on my normal one, but I can't find a way to actually do it without, using this particular one.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's just a stream. Oh yeah, that's how I write a song. And everything has the same reverb because I just write it as a template. It's not my sound card. It's not me. It's SkullJuice.
It's just me. Yeah.
It's crackling pretty bad. The other option is to bounce what you've got if you're happy with it, and then make a new, put it into a waveform.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to.
Just, yeah.
It's getting pretty bad.
Let me just plan out the rest of this.
Well, Blue, if it's clipping back where you are, just wait for this next bit. Alright. Yeah, I would think about bouncing it a bit.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that pattern was correct.
Alright, cool.
And then up there, we'll pop that there. Pop that there.
Alright, well, we are an hour in! And he's made... Oh, you got a few bars there. See how see the difference between most music producers and me? Like, there's even music producers that will spend an hour just making one sound. I'm not that person. I just don't have enough time anymore. I started not having enough time. I would and that's why I work very efficiently, but at the same time it sort of typecasts all my music into just this 4/4 sort of shit, and it's all the same. You'll hear it go through phases where everything's sort of structured the same for a few songs, and it sort of changes a bit.
And this is a truncated version of basically how I work. Like, normally I'm more in depth with it, and I'm just trying to, blaze through it as fast as I can.
Yeah, well, that's the important bit. Yeah, you just want to sort of show people what you can do and stuff, rather than trying to, trying to spend 10 hours on one little sound. Just go through it. Did you bounce it, or are you bouncing it, or?
Oh, it's bouncing now. It's rendering, and then I'm going to go. And 1 second.
What was that? Was that your little message?
No, I don't know what that was.
That was
I just
me.
heard like a... Oh, okay.
There you go. Is that you, Fud?
Yeah, it was. Watching the stream rather than going through YouTube.
Ah, you're all good, man.
Some real good beats.
Oh, Stretch left. I didn't even know. It's a shame.
1 second. I just got to...
How you been doing, Fud?
Reload.
Good. Like,
how'd you get in here? Can you...
in my town.
Oh, yeah,
I just joined. Yeah.
1 second.
No, you're
I
right.
just
You're
have
right.
to bounce a new file.
I'll provide a backup stream.
Is that it? When are you going to start streaming Fud? We need the Fud show.
Do some backup once the music gets here.
All right. Well, oh no, well, too
We're
late
back.
now. He's back. He's already back.
I'll just keep that there.
Oh, whatever. You're such a cloud chaser.
So it's 110.
Fucking guy. Try to scratch your ass for 1 second.
Oh yeah.
You got
this is such a popular stream. We got 10 people. 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is. It's only 5:45 here,
So now that we actually have now that we have a bounce, I can actually do a little chopping, which is something I always love to do.
Let's see it.
So let's see.
Oh, Stretch just DM'd me. He said that,
Yeah.
He said that, Drama Queen is threatening to post out the DMs, proving that he was flirting and sharing his lewds to Drama Queen the whole time. So he has to go deal with that right now. She's gonna come back on the internet. She's gonna release them as a comeback stream. Trust me. It's exactly what happened. That's it. Yeah, we need someone to do some come in and do the vocals at the end. And just fuck up Skullkid's work with shit lyrics.
Yeah, speaking of which, how you doing there, Blue Waffle?
Oh no! Oh, Drama Queen, what are you doing? Oh, really? Stretch sent you that? Oh, wow. Oh no, Stretch. I thought Stretch would be more hairy, but there you go. Oh, he does only have one testicle. Learn something new every day. we all know, chat. We all know what really went on.
Let's trying to glitch that up.
Alright, guys. Sorry, Blue. I mean, you guys. Have a good one, Blue. Oh, no! Blue! You were flirting with DQ as well. Is that why you have to go? Jeez, it's all coming out tonight, isn't it? Just taking out 2 men from the chat. How many more? Bud?
I'm still here.
Yeah, but what, did you flirt with Drama Queen? Did you send lewds as well?
No, I barely talked to Drama King.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, she's back. She's posted them all out, so...
Okay. So
Blue's
what I
been
think
busted.
I'm going to do is load up a...
Gotta keep that joke.
I guess we'll load up another piano because I want to switch into something a little bit more different on the transition there. So let's see.
So did you teach yourself piano and all of that, or did you do it from a young age?
No, I taught myself how to play piano. I listened to a lot of freestyle jazz, and it kind of just taught me to just kind of experiment with sounds. Not like amazing or anything, but it got me to the point where I could understand, okay, this is how you structure something.
Yeah, I gotta redo my music theory stuff, I just got too slack and started penciling it. And now now that Scales and Chords is out, kind of makes me even more lazy. I used to play trombone in a jazz band. God, that was bloody annoying when I was young.
I used to play trumpet, actually.
How many did I send? Well, lucky for me, I've already released my entire DMs with Drama Queen for all to see because Yoshi tried calling me out and I said, no, fuck you, I'll just go OBS them, check out this. So I didn't release shit. I was 100% professional, like I always am when it comes to females online. Ah, we're buffering again, god damn it. It would have to be a pretty special bloody girl to do that online. Pretty damn special. So
Usually all it takes is thirst.
yeah, well, that's it. I don't know. Find a special girl and maybe I'll talk to her. Send my lewds. I did not send anything. It's not true.
So you guys probably saw how we've got manual flagged.
Yeah. I'm guessing the copyright strike was from that. The playing that. What I don't know. That girl with the bloody shit in her mouth with all the black men dancing around it. That came out wrong. I'm guessing that's what they got copyright struck for.
Well, we've noticed that it was flagged as a violation of nudity and whatnot.
Yeah, for nudity, yeah. So the thing would be with that, and I got a message from YouTube today. Oh man, the stream is buffering. Come on, stream, come back. Oh, it's so low, and I've never seen it that low. It's at 0. God damn it. Come on, up. Go back up. Hopefully chat can hear us, but yeah, so I got a message from YouTube today saying that, now because of the virus, if people get flagged, they're not even gonna, you're gonna have to wait to get an appeal and all this stuff. It's just gonna be automated. It's horrible. They could make it harder for people to flag. That would be nice. Okay, guys, the stream should be coming back. Yeah, the buffering's strong, I know. It's coming back.
I've taken this into a very strange place. I don't know if I like it or not. It's very like sudden into like a weird kind of uneasy feel. But that's kind of one of the things I like to do with my music is sometimes just take it into a different direction mid beat. So like we'll start off like nice and pretty. Like, hey, we're having a nice picnic. Oh man, I'm sure glad you packed these mushrooms here. I'm going to eat one. Oh man, these mushrooms sure do taste good. And you're like, oh, I'm vibing. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, nigga. Shit. Oh, right. But then, like, something starts to happen. And you're like, fuck it up. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, is that a
Girlfriend's face off.
Is that a fucking bear? Is that a bear in the woods? What the fuck? Okay, what?
Ah!
Oh, this is a fucking. Oh god. And then you just start tripping out. That's what I mean. I kind of love doing that shit. And then just kind of loop it from there.
There you go.
I don't know what the fuck. It's an interesting direction.
Someone should
I
have clipped
decided to
that
take
because
this
that
one.
could be like poetry over the song. That could be the actual lyrics of the song. Oh, what's
There
the
you
fuck's
go.
that? Is that a bear? That's why I
I
didn't
think
want
what
to say
I'll find
anything.
for that
Ever find out if a bear
transition.
shits in the woods?
I think for the transition, I'll load up Citrus. Citrus is a like synthesizer that comes with FL, and I've used it a ton of times. You can use a bunch of different shit with it. It's really cool.
Grim also uses Fruity Loops. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, this is so chat.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, I can play all my DQ DMs at the end of the stream and show everybody and feel nothing. I have no worries with it.
Put that there. Bring this
Blue
here,
Waffle, on
make
the
it
other hand.
about a 9 there. Stretch to 9.
And just so you know, that is 100% accurate. He did flirt, but he didn't go that far.
That's gonna be D, so lower. Yeah, that'd be good. Make it a slow kind of transition down. This is gonna sound really bad at the moment. That's better. We're gonna route that there, and we're going to load up gross beat again, and turn that release and attack down, and we're gonna make it like a 1/3, so like. And then we'll load up some pod farm. Sorry. We're just gonna make this like awful sounding because I want it to be a weird kind of.
Why not?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, sorry, Bitwave. I don't know. I don't have global chat on, so I can come back over and see it.
Auto pan on.
I have a kid due in 5 months. Shit, scary. Yeah, no shit. Left-hand cycle. Yeah, it's not good, eh? No, I'm not. I'm not a faggot. I don't know where you get that info from. I did my sentence, by the way, last night. Bitwave. In case you're wondering. And if I was such an e-celeb, would I come on and humiliate myself like that? No.
Alright. So we'll start off with this transition here, and we'll have it down a little bit. I just want to hear that.
What? Yeah, just keep Bitwave chat. I don't know if you're on global, so I can pop back and see it. So some stuff would spit out content. We're talking about circumcised dongs now. There you go. Cable TV reckons.
That comes in there.
Cable reckons that you're retarded, but then it all comes together with your music.
Yeah, she's right. It's pretty much my process. So now we'll just add an 808 kind of kick for the second switch up part, and I'll just make it pretty simple. And it's a little too much pop. Yeah, it's a little better. For 808s, a lot of what I like to do with 808 is distort the fuck out of them for like weird, trippy kind of hip hop kind of things. A lot of rappers from Florida, like XXXTentacion, has used that, like Ski Mask, shit like that. They always have this weird, like really distorted 808 sound. One of the things I use to get that sound is Driver. which is a bunch of things. It's a distortion thing, it's a LFO thing, it's a frequency like adjuster. It's fucking nuts. And it was, I think we got it for free, but ooh, that's a little loud. No, we don't want that. All right, so then now that we got that, we're gonna load up Pod Farm, load up some of this.
Oh, that's cool. Bass overdrive, hell yeah. I want that. I want that.
I do a lot of, I add a lot of like guitar effects and shit onto synthesizers or like the like 808 bass.
Well, that's what people do with hardware. Because most of the time, guys, with hardware is most people will plug their synths, if they're hardware and not software, into guitar pedals. So you can use them with guitars, but you can use them with synths.
All right, so for this, so for that, it's gonna be I don't know how we're gonna do the bass line for this. I guess we could do the A, yeah, BA. Yeah, that's fine.
Starting to clip a bit, just so you know.
Oh yeah, it's just because I have to adjust the volume, I think, too.
Okay, cool. Hey, Gunstream! How you doing? Since movie? Oh, what movie were you watching? No, it's not sounding very good, is it? Senator Hitler. Oi, 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 oi.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Skullkid, what's your favorite Toho?
Toho?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Gunstream wants to know. We're live on Gunstream, supposedly. Also, you are clipping horribly again. I think it's time to bounce.
Yeah, let me just finish this bass line.
Alrighty, sir.
Do you know what Toho is?
Mandy, I don't think it's the internet at the moment. It's a CPU. I don't know what a Toho is. It's some sort of anime.
It's a
yeah,
video
no.
game, like a shoot 'em up, similar to Gladius. Except this was
Yeah, Corona is
natural
eating the cables. Yeah,
anime
dispatcher's
girls.
complaining now. Everyone's oh. Unless that's his style. Skullkid, you're just gonna get more and more complaints at this point. Yeah, it's some sort of
All right.
clipping. Yes, it is. Yes,
All right.
he is working on it now.
We're gonna bounce it in a second.
He's just gonna have
My
to bounce it. His CPU's heap of shit. It's because he's a
Welcome to,
degenerate that doesn't work. You know, so he can't afford it.
Yeah. All right, I think I'll just do that. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Just kind of your basic trap bass.
Well, we can't even hear it. Skullkid, please stop. Please stop.
Okay, we're down.
All right, I'm turning it down.
Audio tearing.
It's just audio tearing. That's all. Just bounce.
We're bouncing it.
We're bouncing
Yeah,
it.
we're bouncing it.
You might want to bounce before your computer burns.
That's it. How's everyone doing? Oh, it's good to see all the Bitwave people. It must movie ended. What movie was it? Did they say? Make music better. He just randomly presses things until something sounds good. Yep, that's pretty much how he does it.
All right. So this is what we got so far.
There we go. All right, should be back to normal, guys. There you go. Oh, Spooky just ended. Okay. I didn't see Spooky. Was he on Gunstream? I can't work out you guys' lore. I can't keep up. Too old. Too busy.
My feet are tired. Where's my inhaler?
Have you got your teeth in, Fud? Sounds
Yeah,
like you do. Oh, that's good. It's always important. Always have your teeth in when you come on stream.
Usually I'll spend an hour soaking in water just so I can scrub them right.
Abo's downloading porn on over EarJuice's net. Yeah, they're probably in my backyard right now. Little laptops made out of tinfoil and Foster's beer cans. Yeah, guys, if you haven't heard Skullkid before, Bitwave stream, yeah, make sure you check him out. He plays pretty cool hip hop and shit. Spends a lot more time on music, on his songs than I do. He makes grunge core. What do you call it?
I do like metalcore.
Metalcore.
I have a band. Yeah, a band called Corpse God. We're like new metal mixed with a bunch of other stuff, and then I do this stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. Normally, the stuff I work on is a little bit more polished. Like this tonight was just kind of,
A jam session.
a jam session. Yeah, like.
No, it sounds good.
But it's okay. It could be better. I have something.
Oh, it's like me last week, dude.
Audio card issue.
Yeah, it's like me last week. It's like you got I did it in an hour. It was an hour and 10 minutes to make a whole song. It's sort of you get what you're given. You don't know what it's going to be like until you sort of make it.
Yeah.
Senator Hitler, stop opping, sir. Trying to buy Bitwave, of course.
Did you ever sleep with that pinecone girl in Knoxville?
What?
EarJuice?
Me? I
Just
didn't.
something Green asked.
Why did I be in Knoxville? I've never been to the US. No, that was not me.
This is not true.
Drop a link to his Patreon so we can pay Chad him. Do you have a Patreon, Skullkid?
Oh, me? No, I don't charge money for anything I do.
Yeah. You are you make albums and that. So do you actually release those and copyright them? Because I saw this new chill guy that Mandy was sent me, and he's pretty cool. He did a music stream today. But he actually copyrights his songs and that. I was like, how does he put some up on iTunes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to do it.
Like I put everything up. I don't do iTunes, but I put everything up for free for download. And the hip hop stuff, it's a little touch and go because sometimes I sample things, so you can't really clear those. But you know, trying to think of.
Yeah, Bitwave, if you want a good show to watch, watch HBO's The Outsiders. I finished it last night. If I wasn't so busy, I was gonna start doing those TV show streams again, but it's been hectic. Just haven't been around much.
This is a little drum loop I made a while back, and just playing around with different types of effects and shit. And I'm gonna try to stretch it out to fill this little gap here before we, like finish it up. We'll fit this to the tempo that estimated is set that. So let's see if that works.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy. Nigga, we had drinks in Knoxville. Don't lie to people. You got drunk and told me you... I thought you were saying you were Pinecone Girl Carusi for a second. There you go. Is Pinecone Girl Romanian or something? Where are you from, Chris? Oh, you got a kitty.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's you, Fud. That's cool. Oh, Bitwave chat's nearly been out YouTube chat now. May have to swap chats.
Do that. And let's just see.
So is that little drum loop, is that even in time, or you just sort of just smashed it in, or you time stretched it to the BPM?
I stretched it,
yeah,
but
okay.
it's not really fitting because it's a little thing. It was just an idea I thought would sound interesting.
Oh, it's so good. That's what I love about the new music software is the fact that you can just load a WAV file in, and as long as you load it in at the right BPM, you can just time stretch it to whatever you want. Or not even that, because you can just time stretch it, so you just snap it to the bars that you want. It's so cool without having to pitch correct and all that. Oh, when they worked that problem out a few years ago, it made making music so much better, so much easier.
Let's see.
Back on Fast Tracker days, you just pitched everything. So you wanted a drum beat and you wanted it to fit, you just had to change the pitch. That was it. That's all you could do.
Let's see.
Economic stimulus. Well, there is in Australia, but it's tax credits for business, and that's it. And people and pensioners and that. Yeah, so it's bloody annoying. I found out that today that it's just going to be tax credits, so I wasn't overly impressed. It just means basically when I pay my tax from the business does shit, it you don't pay. Well, you just don't pay it. You have this credit. 150% up to 25 grand. Yeah, giving it pensioners, veterans, ab study, of course. If you're on ab study or study, you get a payout of, it's only like $700, something like that.
Be a good like transition. Let me see if like the random shit I have on here.
Be like a reverse sort of scratch, or and then just drop into something else.
I'm looking for like just something that like retarded to put before like the switch.
You require more Vespian gas. You said you had the StarCraft samples, sir.
I do.
If I poll Bitwave chat. Maybe not the YouTube chat, but if I poll you,
my dick,
chat.
I didn't do nothing.
I got this.
Gives me that. My dick, I didn't do nothing.
What the hell?
Gives me that.
You want to try that?
Really?
I could pitch it down. I don't know. I forget who sent that to me.
I thought Paulie had just jumped in my chat or something, in my VC or something. I was like, God damn it.
My dick, I didn't do nothing. Gives me that.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that. I think we would all prefer you require more Vespian gas from StarCraft.
All right.
You said you had it. We want it worked into the song. We demand it. Bitwave chat's going off. Trust me. I'm looking at Bitwave chat.
That was that was Prodos, right? Like the
Mm.
announcer. Like you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it somewhere here. Is it in the advice?
No.
You must construct additional power.
Yeah.
Not enough energy. You require more Vespine gas.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right, there you go.
All right.
That's not the
So-
original, but that's good enough. We'll go Protoss version.
You require more Vespine gas.
Cruzy,
I'm thinking like,
Bitwave Cruzy needs to tell YouTube Cruzy that they're an imposter.
So I'm thinking what it'll do is right for this transition here, and then I'll throw a little delay on the gas part that will stretch it out
That's
after.
it.
So like,
Require more Vespine gas.
Oy vey.
thing, like gas. Also, I pitched it down like 5.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
5. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more just because it sounds a little less you can hear it better.
You require more Vespine gas.
Yeah. So then we'll turn that down here, make it a little blended with the beat. So like,
You require more Vespine gas.
and then we'll throw a little delay on it. I've done this. I think it was on the song "Headshot" that I did. I can't remember, but I did something with this. It's one of my favorite like things to use.
I shouldn't.
I have a
probably say
ton
that
of
on
like
stream.
video game. I have like a ton of video game samples and stuff like from N64 and shit like that I always use. Like Majora's Mask, I have samples from that. Banjo Kazooie, which is like one of my favorite fucking games ever. I wish there were more available rips of N64 stuff because it's my favorite. So let's just see how this goes.
You require more Vespine gas.
Oy vey. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, man. So glad we went with that. Thank you.
Your
Bitwave,
warriors
for that.
have engaged the enemy.
Your
You think I
lawyers?
should like throw like in between like before the last verse, throw in some like gunshots or something?
This game very... Skullkid, you're getting very anti-Semitic. This is brilliant. I'm loving it.
Actually, sounds kind of cool. Like,
no, it's good, man. I really liked it, actually, what you did there. It's cool.
Maybe like stretch that out so like the ping comes right back into the thing. So it'll be like, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Let's hear the
As like
song.
a transition. Yeah, like at the end here before it goes to the last bar.
You could just do gas.
Maybe
Just go gas again. Just echo out the gas.
That's
Yeah,
a
just
good
bring it
point.
back in and just go gas.
You know, there's never been
Unless you've got an
anything in
oy
this-
vey, then put an oy vey.
No, I wish. I should go and sample some like Israeli like shit. But
Someone's requesting. Fanny's requesting Dungeon Keeper sounds number 23.
Dungeon Keeper sounds number 23.
EarJuice, if you wanted a mask, I'll figure out some way to ship it to Aussie land. It automatically makes labels. Oh, I thought the doc said that he was gonna just send me one, and Senator Hitler was paying for it. Or it was eye doctors trying to get my docs. I mean, I would have given him my BO box. I don't care. You have my BO box. Do you want it? Go for it. Yeah, that's it. That's cool.
what I think I'll do for this second part here is normally I would like break out my turntable, but I didn't have it set up for this. But
Oh, there's all
is-
the Dungeon Keeper sounds.
yeah,
you
you
like
have to
Dungeon
send me
Keeper?
those because I would have to download it before like.
Yeah, no,
get
it's like a
everything.
soundboard on a website. How can I send it
Oh.
to you? Because I can't really DM you at the moment. That's the problem with having Discord
Uh,
live open.
But what I'm going to do real quick is use Growthspeed to kind of chop up this second transition part here. So it's going to be like
No, it's
it's
still
just a
working.
quick little effective way to get some scratching in without having to get my turntable out, spend 40 minutes coming up with a pattern or something like that. So we'll just pop that here, pop that there, pop that there, bring that down there. That was the mix level, right? That wasn't the mute. Yeah, that wasn't the mute. Okay. So, and then I think to wrap it all up, we'll throw on a low pass filter at the end here that goes progressively down to kind of fade out the song. Normally, I actually really hate fading songs out like that, but you know, time. And I forgot to undo that. All right. So what should I name this? Because I'm still a little like I don't know like the mood of it. It's like a fucking picnic drug trip fucking song. I don't know. Oop. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I offered money to Eye Doctor for the... Because, sorry guys, Bitwave, is selling, their own masks to get through the virus. Ah, damn it. Starting to clip out again, Skullkid. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, we're pretty much done. I'm just going through it. Here, matter of fact, let me...
yeah, bounce it.
Yeah, I'll bounce it and we'll call it a night on this one because I think I'm pretty
Awesome.
much taking this all the directions I could.
Yeah, sounds
It's
good.
only a minute and a half, but you know, if I given more time, I could probably come up with something. But it's just kind of a mix of the two styles I like the most, which is the chilled out shit and then the weird sounding shit. So let me just bounce to.
Alright, guys. There's the Bitwave store if you want your official coronavirus gas mask. Gas mask. If you want your coronavirus official Bitwave mask.
So
Supposedly I was getting sent one. Now I have to buy one. I don't know what's going on. I offered.
I'm gonna run this through my default mastering stuff real quick to make it sound a little prettier, and then we'll give it a go playthrough. Yeah.
Yeah.
This good. Is Isotope Ozone. I use this a lot for the beats to kind of just make sure the levels are okay. I do usually tweak the presets a bit, but for now I'm just going to go basic and just go and bump that all up there. This is just your basic hip-hop master. Normally I'd go a little bit more in depth and tweak things, but you know, time.
Require more Vespine gas.
Yeah.
Oy
All right,
vey.
cool. I guess we'll
Donate
name
to
that boy.
Spooky's Patreon. Who would have thought in a world 2020 GG Allen would be telling people to donate to Spooky's Patreon from Beyond the Grave? There you go.
Dude, if anyone's gonna come back as a zombie, it has to be Gigi Allen. The dude's body was like fucked up as shit when
Covered
he
in
actually
shit.
died.
Oh shit, guys, we're gonna
Yeah.
buffer. Just warning you now, Bitwave, Gunstream, YouTube, we are gonna buffer for another minute. God damn it.
All right, so I guess that this is Oy Vey, the drug trip picnic song. I don't fucking know. So let's give it a playthrough, and you guys let me know what you think. Yes.
Require more Vespine gas. Gas.
now?
Buffering.
Yeah.
It is incredibly hard to hit a bong with an electric lighter.
Mhm.
Anyway. So yeah, that's my shitty little song. I hope you guys tolerated it.
Yeah, it's not
Hey, I
bad,
didn't
man.
mind it. Very somber.
I just wanted to kind of take it in a weird fucking direction. But yeah. So I guess it really shows the difference between you and I with our styles. With yours, like kind of have like the loops, and you just kind of build on that. Where I'm just like, fuck it, let's experiment and see where it takes us. You know.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it sounds good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely, and that's what's good is having you on, because it just shows the difference from what I did last week. And I'm more, I'm always time conservative, even off stream. I'm not. I mean, of course, I'm, you know, not as time conservative, but I'm always just trying to get stuff done because I'm like coming home from work tired and just want to get stuff done. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I have not received a single Streamlabs donation for like 2 weeks. I'm not asking for them. What's happened is someone just said that they posted one and it didn't work a week ago, so I may have to look into it. Seems like the seems like the donations have stopped popping up. Because I can't see them, they would pop up in my OBS. So I'm very sorry. If you want a refund, just tell me.
I was gonna say I'll probably tweak around with this song a little bit more, and I'll probably end up uploading it for free on my YouTube or whatever. So if you guys really like this weird meme "Gas the Jews" song, check out my YouTube. I'll probably upload it after I upload my band stuff coming out this next week. Actually, 3 days. My birthday actually coming up.
There you go.
Gonna be 90 years old.
I can't see the description. Hey, Cable, can you do... Is anybody on a computer that's got mod? Can you, it's buffering again. Can you go down and just grab the Skullkid's YouTube channel thing, or links, and put it in chat, so I can copy it over? Or Skullkid, if you know it, can you post it?
I was trying to think of a funny joke, and the first thing that came to mind is be like, yeah, you can find me at American Renaissance. That's my main channel. My name is Jared Taylor.
Right.
I don't know. Fucking retarded.
Oh, look at that. Senator Hitler is impressed. He likes the song.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll play it out at the end or something. We'll play it like the whole thing without talking over the top. Yeah,
it's
the gas
good background stuff.
Yeah, it is good background.
It's like a good. That's one of the things I like to do. That's why I've done stuff for like Wild or whatever, where it's just having like something cool in the background to add a little flavor.
Yeah. Nah, it was a Bitwave super chat. Bitwave has super chats now. That is news to me.
Nice.
Exciting news even.
Thank you, Cable. Cable is the best partner I have, partner in crime with all this.
Awesome, thank you, Cable. Alright, what do I want to do? Copy link address. Yeah, I'll put it in the Bitwave chat. If you would like to see his other music and shit, go there. There is a SoundCloud as well. Do you have most of your songs up for download on SoundCloud, or do I need to listen to? Or...
Most of the ones on SoundCloud are up. I have to upgrade to Pro, but when I do, basically the plan is going forward on the 22nd. My band has a new single that's going to be up for free. But after that, I'm going to be focusing on a mixtape of just hip hop beats, R&B beats, like trap stuff, and lo-fi old school hip hop beats. And that will all be on SoundCloud for free. It's just I have to upgrade and get more space. So expect a shit ton of new music down the pipeline. And if you're into bands like Rage Against the Machine or like fucking who like Rage Against the Machine or like Slipknot or like fucking metalcore shit or deathcore shit like the Acacia Strain, and you want to see how all that comes together in some weird rap funk metal hybrid, check out my band's new song on the 22nd on my channel. So yeah, that's enough shilling.
Have you got Corpse God? I'm just trying to find it. The new song just to play for Bitwave.
It's the only thing that's up for the new Corpse God stuff is like a 30-second of the intro. That's about it. I don't
where was that song that we
much.
played last week or whatever?
Oh, Clown World. That's still up. That was like the most like traction we've gotten on a song.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Good.
Let me know if you want me to stop the background playing. By the way.
No, that's fine.
You know what? That would actually be an interesting idea. I wonder if I could.
New teaser. Yeah, sorry. What were you saying?
No, because remember how I was telling you before the stream started that I wanted to record group vocals, but everyone is like afraid to go outside because of this fucking virus. I should do like a little poll on Discord and just have people send me like video or audio of them saying A, because that's what I need for the new song.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'll think about that. Yeah. Anyway.
That's cool. Oh, that was good fun. I did enjoy that tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Let's let this play out, and then I'll play the Corpse God teaser because I found it.
Yeah, it's just the intro I did just to get a little bit of hype for all the 2 people that care.
Should stream on Bitwave, so just
I should stream more in general, honestly.
yes, you should, especially if you're a wheelchair degenerate that stays at home all day. All right, I'm gonna play this Corpse God teaser. We're just gonna play. It's only 36 seconds, just so people can have a listen to his other style. Let's have a listen. Yeah, it is only a yeah, it's a shame we got lost my other server, otherwise I could just go find it. There was something that you played the other week that was a full metal song that was pretty good. It wasn't really do it justice. Let's have a look.
I think that was Clown World though, no?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah,
where's your
like go on my
music?
channel.
Alright, this one? Clown World? Alright, we're playing that.
Yeah.
Fuck your 30 second shit.
That was
I
the
don't know
last
what you're
song
doing.
that
No, that's stupid. What were you thinking? Alright, let's have a listen. Oh, whatever. It is supposed to encourage violence. You and your stupid little things at the start. You should say, gas all the kikes, fuck the Jews. This is my song.
and then it will get taken down 2 days later by a robot.
No, it won't. Whatever.
Now it will.
I do it all the time. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe. Alright, here we go. We're going to have a listen to this. 3 minutes long. This is called Scott. That's more like it.
I said love on watching the world go
There you go. Sorry if that cut out because we are buffering again. I don't know what the go is with the internet today. It is big.
It's just it's literally my music. It's probably just infected with some auditory fucking virus that
That's
causes buffering wherever it goes.
Oh. So what else? I think that's pretty much it. I think what are we doing next week? Next week, go back to just fucking doing some clips and shit, playing some songs, talking some shit.
Yeah. And maybe we could we were talking, Juice and I, beforehand about maybe pushing this forward a little bit, but we're not really sure the specifics yet. But yeah, we could do like fucking more of like the weird instruments shit or outsider shit. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, man. Sounds good. Oh, I'm loving the
Yeah.
Bitwave chat. God damn it, it's not popping up yet. Oh, that's a great tank. That's so cool. Yeah, just I'll try and get it higher in the chat so YouTube can see it. Just pop it up there. I'll just type out something.
So, Juice, do you got anything like coming up music wise that you're planning on releasing?
Not really. Well, there's the Scooby song. The Call Me the Fuck Back. So, I just said to AP that he could put that on his channel. I will put it up on mine as well, but I'll probably just let him have it for a week or two, because I do need to really, you know, you got to sort of keep the content going on the channel, otherwise it just makes things terribly worse. No, not really. The Gunt stuff. There's been so many good fucking Gunt samples floating around. I know Blue Waffle did about 50 of them. Spooky and Senator Hitler did a whole bunch. So we have got some. We've probably got more Daft Gunt coming. That's what I'm gonna look at next, anyway. So, god damn that buffering. I don't know if anybody can even hear us at the moment.
You know, I got something that I'm working on that involves you actually from the other stream where you're doing your best metal. You're doing your best metal voice. Do you remember?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm working on something there, but it's in the baby stages, so it's not even worth showing. But I figured it'd be funny if I did a little like thing with that.
Yeah,
I had
that
to
sounds
save it, you know.
You could always just get me to do the vocals. That'd be cool. I'd love to do a metal song. I did when I was in high school for about 4 weeks or something, until they kicked me out of the band and got someone else because they didn't like it. I don't know. I wanted to sing the song called Sex Demon. That's what the whole
Sex Demon.
Yeah, I got booted out of the band because I wanted to sing about sex demons, and they wanted me to sing about pain and teenage depression or something. I don't know.
Oh, well,
yeah, I know it's flipping out again. I know it is. I'm sorry. Look at that tank though in the chat. Just look at that. You'll be right. You'll be right. There's not much I can do, guys, about it. It's been really shit tonight. I'm very sorry. Oh, but yeah, no. We need more Daft Gunt. There's never enough Daft Gunt in this world, and I recommend that everybody, or Gunt Wave in general, because Gunt Wave is such a special genre. I mean, it's a new genre. It's only been around for what, a year now. I just love Gunt Wave. It's my favorite genre of music, and I just wish that there was more Gunt Wave in the world. We need a whole bunch. There's a few other people who've done Gunt Wave. It just needs to be this thing that everybody does. Every music creator.
Yeah.
They get together for their
But you know what?
hatred of the Gunt and put in songs. I like titties.
You know, honestly though, if more people start doing it, you're gonna start to resent the new Gunt Wave. You'll be like, I was the OG, like OG Gunt Wave.
No.
Like OG, like hipster status. Get your scarf on. I don't know.
He may have clipped out. Still receiving a signal. It's horrible. I think we're just gonna have to end the stream at this point. It's coming back. It's finally back. It is finally back. It's getting there. God, that's horrible. I hope that doesn't do that on EJAS this weekend. I'm gonna be really upset. Gonna get 3 months of fucking shit fucking internet now because for some reason.
Ugh.
So annoying. But oh well. Yeah, we're still buffering, still clipping. And fix your net. I can't even see Bitwave chat. It's totally disappeared.
So you want to wrap it up for tonight, man?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. We'll wrap it up. Alrighty, well, sorry guys. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Fudd, for calling in. Thanks, Stretch. It was a fun time, and it was good. And thanks for making your song, EarJuice.
Anytime.
Bloody
You mean
personal info? What are you doing? Awesome.
You
Well,
mean
we'll be back.
Skullkid?
So we'll be back next week. We'll probably go a bit, rather than being very late at night, we'll just be an early morning thing instead. That is up to him. It really doesn't worry me. I'm pretty good. It's just, you know, Aussie times are always shit times. So, yeah. All right, well.
Sounds good.
We'll go out with your
any,
song. Yeah, I don't
let me load
know.
it up.
I have no idea. Manette. The whole Bitwave chat just crashed. But we still seem to be streaming on Bitwave, which is important. Because I'm then restreaming to YouTube from Bitwave using their servers. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, well, I got the song loaded up. If y'all, like, I guess, want to throw on something, I don't know, we could zoom in or something here to make it a little bit more pretty.
Enhance.
Here, hold on.
All right, just wait. Get that. Pop it out. I think that's all we wanted to play. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I've got it up, so whenever you're ready, let's play out the song.
Thanks for coming by, guys, and catch you on the next one. Hey.
No worries. Ah, it's clipping. Just wait. Stop.
Stopping.
Why is it clipping?
The gentlest audio tag.
It can't be clipping. It's just a WAV file. Come on, Skullkid. Can't you just play it from you?
I could just do it, yeah. Hold on.
Rebounce it or something.
No, I'll just do it on 1 second. Because it's already mixed and mastered. I'll just load it up in Media Player. It might just be that the CPU is being fucking gay. Which, I mean, you know. Hold on.
Big gay?
Go to Discord, go live, screens. I guess screen 1. Do that.
Yes, Gunt's stream was amazing. I very much enjoyed the Vash stuff.
By the way,
that was great.
By the way, so while I got the stream on my fucking computer screen, hold on. Yeah, I know about my desktop. I need to organize this motherfucker. I know.
That's a lot of good.
We don't have it up. I can't see it. I'm not joined. So.
Oh, you didn't put it up?
No.
Here, put it up if I could.
Well,
yeah,
I can only watch the software.
There.
So, where are you?
You can't load up on the screen there because I'm on live.
All right,
on the thing.
Yeah. I was waiting for you. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Look at all that porn. Look at all those tabs.
It's a bit of a fucking mess. Like I always end up like this because I never.
What are you
doing? Dude, that one in the bottom right that has to have a dolphin in it.
Your life. It just
all
says
right,
so much.
Here's the song. Hopefully it doesn't clip. Thanks for coming by, guys.
All right,
has been
guys.
The technical difficulties stream.
Yeah. Well, thank you. See ya. Hopefully it plays. Oh no, Skullkid. No, we can't hear it because you got to load it.
Mother.
No. You got to go into game activity and load up that software. So load up Windows Media Player as the stream you want to actually stream.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was fine.
Fucking don't mind me. The thing is though, it's not showing up as an application, which is gay.
I'm
just gonna load it in FL.
Oh, did Ramp up? Oh no, they're calling me Ramp. Okay, I get it. God damn it.
Hold on. Back. Give me a second here.
All right. Gigi Allen said, Gigi Allen has come back to the life and hates the gun. Liking the gun is the new cool. Liking. What's that? I don't know.
All right.
This last stream was amazing. If all the kill streams were as good as Vash debate, it would be the best Soho on the internet. Show on the internet.
All right. I think I got it working.
All right, you got Windows Media Player as the program that you're trying to show now?
No, I loaded it up FL, and I'm just gonna
fuck
play
off.
FL on those settings.
Yeah, but, just play it. Just play 5 seconds. All right, that'll work. That'll work.
Told you.
All right, we'll see you later, guys. We finally got there in the end. Have a good one.
Good night. Jesus.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
You require more Vespine gas.